All right, I'm back. Just got some water today. Had a good old-fashioned party last night. Just some water this morning. Gonna rehydrate. We're gonna be using brand new release. This one was sent to me by Murphy and McNeil. You can see their logo kind of in the distance, like the moon. Murphy and McNeil. And this one has a swan on the cover there, kind of like a nighttime scene, like a swan in the lake. This one is called Children of Lyr. And I think I'm saying that right, but Children of Lyr. Very nice waterproof label, kind of has the glossy finish to it. Murphy and McNeil traditional shaving soap, 4 ounces. And again, their logo. Very nice labeling as per usual. This one is in the Kodiak base, which if you're not familiar, that is the bear tallow soap base. But it also has duck fat, it also has beef tallow, a bunch of the butters, goat's milk, all that shit. Really good soap base. One of my favorites. There's a look at the color on this one. Kind of a grayish tan brown surface. More of a milk chocolate brown underneath. Very nice soap base there. I always show people that it is soft enough to press into without too much pressure. Very nice soap base. And the scent on this one is fucking fantastic. This one actually is inspired by Prada Luna Rossa. This is the original cologne. There's a couple flankers of this. They got Luna Rossa Black, Luna Rossa Carbon, but this one is the original. A great year-round, all-occasion fragrance. It's bright, it's citrusy, it has kind of a woody base, but this one will do very well in the spring and summer. It wears really well with warm weather. But it's universal, so you can wear it year-round. Anyhow, so I got it already whipped up right here in my Lancaster Razorworks shave bowl, a staple of my daily shaves. You can take a look at that creamy, shiny, dense lather I have there. Again, with that very nice, dense, creamy-looking lather. This is a Alpha Shaving Company Outlaw handle. This one is in copper. And if you watch some of my recent lives on Instagram, or if you watch some of my recent YouTube videos, I was talking about how I was unhappy with how my Outlaw handle came back from Frank. And, you know, he wanted to make it right. And so he offered me to send me another one. And I had already purchased another one in the silver. So I asked him if he could send me a copper. And so he did. He sent me the copper Outlaw. I don't have anything copper in my entire collection. And so I asked him if he could send me a copper Outlaw. And then we got the BASF German synthetic fiber knot set in it. One thing I notice about these Outlaw handles is the synthetic knots. I don't know if there's some trouble. I said it like my Ukrainian friend or my Russian friend. I don't know if there's some trouble setting it too deep, because they always seem to be springy than a motherfucker, like they were just set too low. Because I like it to splay easily without too much pressure. And this one, you know, I gotta put some serious force in it. And the weight of the handle's already substantial, but I gotta put some serious force just to get it to load. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. A beautiful handle, though. I absolutely love the Alpha Outlaw handles. My collection of them is growing. I think it's a wonderful, timeless shape, and the different colors on offer are just fantastic. Anyhow, so I'm probably going to try to do like a force patina on that one. And we'll see how that turns out, but really good looking brush right there. This will be like my third or fourth shave with one of these German synthetic fibers from Strike Gold Shave. And I really do like the knot. I think it has very nice tips. I think it has a good balance of backbone, good flow through. In this particular handle, I can imagine it's gonna be a bit of a pain to actually splay and scrub with. So this one might end up just being more of a painting brush than a scrubber, which is all right. I mean, I already am a bowl latherer, so scrubbing it in isn't a ultra necessity there. I enjoy the feel, you know, when you get a nice gentle scrub. I enjoy the feel, but it's not a necessity. The scent on this one is bold and banging. Obviously, it's a bit of a brighter scent with notes of bitter orange, clary sage, spearmint, lavender, and then the more base notes, woody, amber and ambroxan. So really nice, approachable scent. Can be worn for all occasions. Alright, I think that will be good enough. Today we're going to be using the Raido Star, which is a straight razor that is crafted out of Ukraine by a gentleman named Roman. He does fantastic work. If you follow him on Facebook or Instagram, you can see the stuff that he posts there. Absolutely fantastic shape of the handle and the blade. The scales are made out of moose bone, and then they were kind of dyed after the fact. Very, very nice razor. And he puts a nice edge on it as well. This one's got some heft to it. But, as I always say, I don't let the razor do the work, because the razor is an inanimate object. I do the work as the shaver. I'm the one who does the work. If I cut myself, it's not the razor's fault. It's my fault. I'm the one who did it. So if I get a good shave, I'm not going to credit the razor. I'm going to credit myself, because I am in control of the shave. How am I supposed to let the weight of the razor do the work when I'm doing an upwards pass? How am I supposed to let the weight of the razor do the work there? Gravity's going down. How am I supposed to let the weight of the razor do it with an upward pass? That is an antiquated term that we use in wet shaving. I understand it though. I get it if you're going on like a downward pass, I totally get it. What they're trying to say is, use light pressure, so light that you're not adding anything to the mix. You're not adding any additional pressure. It's literally just the weight of the razor and nothing else. That's how light of pressure you need when you have a sharp blade. So I understand that, but I feel that added bit of context might be necessary. because the weight of the razor doesn't apply at all times. Anyhow, absolutely no issues when it comes to the slickness and glide that this Kodiak base provides. I've been using it for a while now. I'm intimately familiar with it. I can make a good lather with it pretty easily. Today I think I may have overhydrated it today. But it's really no problem. I just agitated it a little bit more, and I still got the density that I'm looking for. One thing when your technique is sound and solid, the actual quality of the soap isn't all that important. You know, when your technique is solid and well learned, you don't really need to have that crutch of an ultra slick soap, or you don't need to hide behind quote unquote protection. And protection is just really the density of the soap. I don't feel like protection is a real thing. I just feel like protection is, the density is like added luxury, the face feel of the soap when it's applied. Anyhow, hope everybody has been doing well. I shout out to Murphy and McNeil for sending me this set. I actually requested the Prada Luna Rossa line first be represented in the Infinitus small batch offerings that Murphy and McNeil does from time to time, which I think is a really cool way to not only get like some market research from, the community, but also try some different and weird scents and dupes and whatnot, and see what sticks and what gets talked about and what doesn't. So I think the Infinitus small batch is a great service to both parties, the community and the artisan. And I recommended that, the Prada Luna Rossa lineup get represented there. And so Murphy and McNeil went ahead and took me up on that recommendation, and they first offered all three, Luna Rossa Black, and Luna Rossa Carbon, in the Infinitus small batch, and I got all three of those. And I didn't think anything of it. It's been a while since that drop happened, and then next thing I know, this Children of Lyr is being sent to me without my knowledge of it. And come to find out, when I look up the scent notes, I'm like, this sounds familiar, smells familiar. Then I find out it's inspired by Luna Rossa. So, very cool. Very thoughtful and very cool of Murphy and McNeil to send the quote-unquote finished product to me. I very much appreciate. I haven't been as active lately, but I appreciate the ones that haven't forgot about me. Murphy and McNeil is one of those brands that, I've supported for a long time. One of my favorite brands. I feel like they just do things right. They keep their nose down, they work hard, and they stay out of the bullshit. And I think they have a unique marketplace that provides a service that no other retail vendor is providing. There's buy-sell trades on, Facebook and whatnot, but those are kind of community driven rather than from an actual vendor. So Murphy and McNeil, they're providing a service to the community, and I think they have a really nice website. And fantastic products from top to bottom. All right. So please check out Murphy and McNeil. I always post my Murphy and McNeil link in the description of every video, even if I'm not using their products, just because I really enjoy Murphy and McNeil, and I really support Murphy and McNeil, and they've always treated me well in the past. So definitely, if you're gonna buy something from Murphy and McNeil, check out that link that I have in the description of my video. That is my shameless plug. I get something out of it. To be honest, it hasn't been used like all that much, but I know I get something out of it. So it helps me, helps the channel, and I appreciate it if you check it out. Alright. That is the shave. Flawless shave. Trying to stay, I'm trying to keep my skills honed with the straight razors. I haven't been shaving as much as of late. Haven't been posting as many videos on my channel either. But I'm not done with YouTube or anything. I'm just busy, and there's some life changes and all of this. So that's all that is. I'm not going nowhere. I'm still going to be dropping content when and as I have time available to do it. But fantastic shave today. Turns out I still got it with the straight razor. And that razor is such a pleasure to use. It's not too heavy. Nice 7/8. Great edge on it. I hope Roman is faring well over there in Ukraine. He definitely offers some fantastic razors. Please check him out if you haven't yet. Now, other than that, the Alpha Shaving Company brush, the copper is absolutely stunning as is, but I'm going to try to force a patina on it and just kind of add a little diversity into my brush collection with that one. And then that German synthetic fiber, which I can only imagine is the same exact thing as the AP Shave Co. German synthetic fiber. Probably all made in China. Even though it's German synthetic fiber, it's probably all made in China. But I am aware that, or at least I think, Strike Gold Shave came out with it first. But as per usual, they don't get no credit until after somebody else drops it, and then everybody buys it from the other person. So I just want to give Strike Gold Shave credit for releasing this wonderful synthetic knot. And thank you to Frank for making things right with me. I had no doubt in my mind that he would. And, he had an explanation for why my brush came to me in the condition it came to me. He said he says he has a helper 1 day a week. And he's saying that, that helper did this to my brush handle, more or less. And I have no reason not to believe Frank, so, and he made it right already. Sent the brush out to me ASAP. The copper brush, that is, the replacement brush. Free of charge, so. And he actually wants me to send the damaged one back so that he can attempt to fix it. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm willing to let him try. But as per usual, Frank, his customer service, he's went over the top to make things right, which I fully expected him to do. I am still a huge fan of Strike Gold Shave, and this whole incident is really just a bump in the road. I still support Strike Gold. I still urge you to give them a shot. Yeah, so that's all that is. Water under the bridge. So we got the matching aftershave splash right here. Murphy and McNeil with the best aftershave splash bottles in the game. The frosted glass on this one, they're not all frosted glass. It kind of depends on the label. They go back and forth between clear and frosted, but they always have some sort of faux leather, not always black, but really, really classy bottles. They're easy to organize and efficient with the space that they have in your storage. Nice industry standard quality restrictor right there. You can give this a good shake and not over pour. This one is an alcohol aftershave. I got a nice little tingle. But they're not all alcohol aftershaves. Some of them are just a skin food, no alcohol aftershave. Some of them have real menthol. Some of them have synthetic menthol. And this is all just options for the consumer, which is another fantastic quality of Murphy and McNeil. The options for the consumer, just fantastic. And that smells great. Really similar to Prada Luna Rossa, which will be my fragrance for the day. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out these vendors, especially Murphy and McNeil. Thank you guys for sending this to me. I absolutely loved it. And the artwork is pretty badass as well. Anyhow, hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.